Hello guys, welcome back to our video. Today we are going to discuss two topics. First one is how to calculate relative atomic mass. So relative atomic mass, that is represented with AR, and second one, how we can calculate relative formula mass, that is represented with MR. So let's first start with the relative atomic mass, that is AR. So relative atomic mass, as you can see, there is a relative word. So relative means there should be one standard mass. So we have carbon, right? Carbon 12, because it has exact 6 protons and 6 electrons. So they just fix this mass to 12. So carbon's 12's mass is 12 units. From there, they can actually use this standard to calculate other atoms' mass, because usually if you want to calculate one atom mass, it is very tiny. So we can't really use in our calculations. That's why we are actually making this standard and we are using it, applying for the other atoms. For example, we have hydrogen atom, right? So hydrogen atom actual mass is 1 by 12th of carbon mass. That's why that is 1. So the relative atomic mass of hydrogen will take it as 1. That's basically it is a relative atomic mass. The relative means standard is carbon 12 with 12 value. Okay, that's good, but sometimes we will have isotopes. So we need to know what is isotope means. So isotope means they have same atomic number, but they have different mass number. We can take the example of chlorine, which is represented with the Cl for the symbol. So we can see here we have two isotopes. This is a table, exact masses and isotope abundances. So for example, if you look at the chlorine value at the bottom, this value, I'm looking at this value. So chlorine. So here we have chlorine values. Chlorine has two isotopes, that is a 35, chlorine 35 and chlorine 37. Both atomic number is same, but the mass is 35 and 37 for the next one. But the exact mass we have different values, right? So chlorine 35 has 34.9689 and chlorine 37 has 36.9659. And we have one abundance value. This value is abundance. We have 75.77% of chlorine 35 and 24.23% of chlorine 37. So what this abundance means, if you have 100 chlorine atoms, there is a most probably you will find around 76 atoms of chlorine 35 and the remaining chlorine 37. That is around 24 atoms of chlorine 37 you will find in that 100 atoms, for example. That is a abundance. Okay, let's calculate how we can calculate the relative atomic masses from using abundance value and exact mass values. Let's do that. So let's take the example of chlorine. So before that, we need to write the two isotopes. Right? We have chlorine 35 and chlorine 37. So we need to write the exact mass. So exact mass value we'll write here, and we'll write the abundance here. So we have 34.9689. This one has 36.9659. Both are very similar, right? Like the last four decimal places. Okay, and we need to know the abundance. That's 75.77, and we have 24.23. The abundance for this one. Usually it is in a percent value. We can take it as percent value. Okay, so how to calculate this one? So let's do that. Now, this is the average or mean or average relative atomic mass of chlorine. That's what we are trying to find out. So first thing is we need to take the abundance, multiply the abundance with exact mass. So abundance is 75.77%. We'll take it by 100 and multiply with its exact mass, 34.9689, and you add it with the other isotopes abundance, that is 24.23% times its exact mass, 36.9659, and that's it. So basically what we do, so we calculate the abundance value with its exact mass, and again we do the abundance multiplied with mass. These are different isotopes. Okay, that's what this is a general formula we can apply for any compound. Okay, let's use, so let's open bracket, and so I can take 75.77 as 0.7577, right? So we can take 0.7577 multiplied with 34.9689 and bracket close, and then plus, then bracket open, 0.2423 multiplied with 36.9659 bracket close, then enter. 35.45, that is the relative atomic mass of chlorine, and that is correct. So we got 35.45, that is the relative atomic mass, that is the average, actually average or mean atomic mass. Okay, I think now we can actually calculate the same thing from the table. You can try taking the example of let's use which one, bromine. You can actually calculate bromine value by looking at this table, or you can actually follow this link to find out the bromine. So basically what you do, if you want to do the bromine one, this is the relative abundance value, right? So you basically relative abundance value, that is by percentage, so it will be 0.505 multiplied with this value, then bracket close, plus 0.495 times this value, and you will get the actual average relative atomic mass of bromine. Same way you can actually calculate the remaining atoms. So these are your classwork for average atomic relative atomic masses. Okay, let's continue with the second one. So second one is how to calculate relative formula mass of different molecules. For that we need to know the relative atomic masses. Okay, so I'll just write it down. Okay, so let's take hydrogen. Hydrogen relative atomic mass is 1, carbon is 12, and oxygen is 16, sulfur is 32, and we have sodium is 23. I think that should be enough for now. Okay, depending upon the examples, of course. So let's take let's practice with one example. First one, let's take carbon dioxide, CO2, carbon dioxide, because we have two oxygen atoms there. So this one, basically how we calculate is carbon's AR value is 12, single oxygen is 16, right? Okay, so what we do, we take 1 into AR of carbon atom, plus we have two oxygen atoms, 2 times AR of oxygen. So basically it will be 1 times 12 plus 2 times 16, 12 plus 32, it is how much? 44. This is the relative formula mass of carbon dioxide. This value is a relative formula mass of carbon dioxide. So you can calculate like this for any compound. So let's practice one more problem. For oxygen, let's take easy one, oxygen. So it's very simple, right? Oxygen molecule. So basically how we'll do, basically we have two oxygens, 2 times AR of oxygen, that's basically 2 times 60, so how it will be 32. That's it. This is the relative formula mass of oxygen molecule. There is a huge difference between oxygen atom and molecule, right? Oxygen atom is single atom, but molecule is 2, O2. Okay, so you can actually try, practice some of the examples. So let's use classwork. You can pause the video and I work on these problems. You can take methanol, you can use ethanol, and you can use sodium hydroxide, and you can use sulfuric acid, and also you can use sodium chloride. This is common salt. So I'll just write down its name, sodium chloride. and sodium chloride, this is a sulfuric acid, and this one is a sodium hydroxide, and this value is the ethanol, this value is the methanol. Okay. So you know all the values, right? All the atomic related to atomic mass values you can just calculate, and whatever the values you got, you can actually post them in the comment section below. I will check them. I will try to give answers. Okay, thank you very much for watching this video. I will see you in the next video with a new topic. Until then, bye, and please like and comment and subscribe to our channel Chemistry with Coffee. Thank you, and I will see you soon.